Welcome back to a brand new video, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I thought I'd bring to you guys a week of workouts, which is new to my channel. So I started the week on Sunday with hamstrings and glutes. You already know, if you are not new here, you know I always start every leg day with this hip thrust machine. So on the hip thrust machine, I like to work my way up to 4 plates and then work my way back down from 4, 3, 2, and 1. And on this machine, I've been doing cross glute bridges instead of the full range of motion hip thrust, which works wonders for the glute pump, okay? A second exercise for this day were Smith machine RDLs. Because this sort of Smith machine doesn't allow you to go all the way down, you see where the red metal pieces are, that's where it stops. So I do have to use some kind of stand or board so that my height is elevated, so that I'm actually able to get a full range of motion. Now with these, you just want to make sure not only is the bar gliding against your shins as close as possible, which is why I had to adjust the stand I was on, but you do have to also make sure you're not going too low. So I like to stop about mid shin, if that makes sense. What you mean, you and me? Third exercise are these sumo squats. They are elevated, so I get a fuller range of motion in my glutes. And guys, throughout this video, you'll see a lot of these clips sped up a little bit, but just know in the beginning, to show you guys my tempo when I'm performing the movement is slow and controlled, kind of like a 3, 2, 1, and then back again, if that makes sense. So that's how I perform my movements. I just sped it up a bit for the sake of the video, so that it's not too long. The fourth exercise I don't do too often, but they are the gluteus medius kickbacks. And I ended the set with these normal kickbacks. Okay, for the fifth exercise, I'm ending it with these lying leg curls. Normally, my go-to are the seated leg curls, but unfortunately, the machine was out of service. Someone broke it. I have no idea. I'm really sad about it because like the seated one is scientifically proven to show that you would make more gains, or I guess more muscle growth with it, rather than the lying leg curls. But either way, it was still a good exercise. Oh my god, a gym girl doing calves, what? No, I'm just joking. But no, seriously, this is probably like the first time I've done calves at this gym. And I've been at this gym for, I want to say like 5 months now. But you know, it's embarrassing. See, this is how I know I shouldn't have done calves. This is why I don't do calves. So as I'm walking from the lying leg curl machine to the calf raise machine, I bump my head on the dang pad where your shoulders are under, like where the pads sit on your shoulders. I bumped my head and it was really embarrassing. I made no eye contact with anybody. Okay, so here's me just showing off the gains. Look at that glute pump and all the sweat. Yes, yes, yes. I hate that I sweat so much on leg days. So Tuesday I did push, which is chest, shoulders, and triceps. You're probably wondering what happened to Monday. That was my rest day. It's normally like my off day, so I did not exercise that day. But here for our first exercise, I always either start with this chest press machine or I bench. So this machine, I actually just started using it, I want to say a few weeks ago, and I am loving it for my shoulders. It did take some time to get used to because the way the handles are angled, like it makes your wrist feel awkward, but when you get more used to it and, you know, figure out how to, you know, angle your wrist, it's actually a really great exercise. So remember my other videos, I would be doing skull crushers for triceps. Well, I stopped doing that. Now I'm just doing these like crisscross tricep pushdowns, which I love. I don't know, it like makes the tricep muscle, like I'm able to actually feel it. You know, it's more intense, if that makes sense. And I can keep more tension, I guess, with the cable. And for my rear delts, of course, we are doing these, I'm gonna call them the double rear delt flies, which I've been loving. I never skip these at all. I mean, look at the back. Do not skip these, guys. To end the workout, I just did some light Arnold presses with these 20-pound dumbbells, and I worked my way up. I'm really sorry about these clips. For some reason, since I am filming on my iPhone, the quality, sometimes the zoom likes to adjust itself, so it is a little grainy, so I really apologize for that. But this exercise here is actually my second favorite from lat raises. It's amazing for your shoulders. I call them the butterflies. If you think about it, that machine that you see around the gym for your shoulders, I'll put a clip or a picture of it right here. This is basically the same thing as it. It is a great shoulder burn. I love these.
It's crazy, you amaze me, you amaze me. Other girls them only really want to play me, but when I date with you, I realize love don't cost a dime. Love is crazy, you amaze me, you amaze me. All them other girls they really want to play me, but when I date with you, love don't cost a dime. My baby, love don't cost a dime.
Then I am ending my workout with these frontal raises.
Fuck the world, I'ma walk in erection. Spin without a thought, we do it reckless. Your nigga call us texting. You said, baby, don't be mad, you know how Brent is.
Don't open your mouth, you speak good to me. I ain't built like him. Fucking with a G. Just cause I fuck you, that don't mean I trust you, I don't. You got some high hopes, baby. If I'm crazy, then I'll tell you about me.
I was nothing at all. Took a trip to London just to hear how they talk. Back to 4-0, you should hear how they talk. He might be Mr. Track and Field, but I done ran through them all. Yeah, that nigga played the game just to watch how we ball. I ain't never home for.
I'm starting my back day with these wide grip seated rows. They are my favorite for working, I guess, like the wing part of your back. Obviously your lats, but they also incorporate your rear delts as well.
Probably be dead if I was basic. Would you still give me head if I had patience? I work when I want, I do what I want. She get what she want, I call her my what she want. My shit off when you tie me off, you know I be slow. Fuck the world, I'ma walk in direction. Spin without a thought, we do it reckless.
And then I never skip the close grip ones either. I really love these.
Don't come around if you ain't close to me.
And we are moving on to these close grip lat pull downs.
Just 'cause I want you.
Now I will say a tip for these, in order to actually target the back muscle you need to, it's important that you are leaning back a bit, and as you are pulling down, the bar or whatever attachment you are using is touching your chest and not below the chest, because I do see that a lot. Next are these lat pull-ins. I think that's what they're called. That's what I like to call them, at least, because I am pulling in. These are definitely a staple for me as well. For these ones, I don't lean back too much. If anything, I brace my core and kind of, in a way, suck in my chest in order for my lats to really contract. Because if you think about it, if I was leaned all the way back and performing the movement, my muscle wouldn't really contract as much. Whereas if I'm leaned forward a little bit, then the muscle contracts a lot more. Because the muscle contraction only goes as far as our elbows will go. So if I'm leaned all the way back and my elbows will only go back to basically the angle my back is, then the muscle really wouldn't be contracting as much. So as you can see, my elbows do go back a bit farther than my back in terms of range of motion. So I did not really feel like putting too much stress on my back by doing the free range barbell rows at the squat racks. So I opted for the Smith machine rows, which you can never go wrong with the Smith machine, okay? It eliminates the need for crazy balance. It's just great. I love the Smith machine.
I'm just trying to make it to the end, you know.
So with this movement, you can see my elbows are going past my back. I like to make sure my back is at a 90-degree angle as much as I can. Obviously, if I were at the squat rack, that wouldn't be possible. My back would at least be like at a 45, but I try to keep a 90-degree angle when doing these.
I'm about to pop up on your phone like I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, PT.
Now for the end of the workout, for my biceps, I love doing these hammer curls, and then I progress or rotate through the incline curls as well.
I'm outside in it.
Right outside, PT. 2-time, baby girl, you know me. All the niggas want me, gotta watch your time, 'cause it's flying right. 2-time, baby girl, you know me.
So Thursday, or quads and glutes, I start off by warming up. Always, never ever skip your dynamic stretches, guys, especially on leg day. You don't want any injuries. I go ahead and I start out with foam rolling. Definitely my calves, because they were still sore from the last leg day.
Sometimes I only think that
So since I do start leg days with hip thrusts, I am just going to skip to the second exercise for this day, which were these single leg presses. That's what I'll call them. These are my newfound quad exercise. They hurt so good and bad, but oh my goodness. If you have that machine at your gym, please use it. Go heavy if you can, because it's amazing. Next exercise were these neutral stance squats. Not the normal squats, because I don't do those normal squats. If you know me, I don't do the normal squats, alright? But yeah, I am doing the Smith machine squats for my quads, which I've been loving as well. For these, I like to place my feet kind of hip width apart, and I don't know if I can show you guys, but basically at the center of where those black bars are. I never like to skip any unilateral movement I can do on my leg days, especially when it comes to Bulgarians or reverse lunges. Those are definitely a staple if you are trying to build your legs and glutes. Last but not least are these leg extensions. I always start my warm-up by doing one leg at a time.
Pray you get that job in time for. That's only 4 hours away. Take a car, take a plane, baby, whichever is faster. Whichever one is in the hassle. Oh, damn, yeah, man. Oh, never knew, no, I never knew that you be a freak and a friend too. Yeah, you into everything I'm into. Oh, I got something that I could lend you. Oh, a peace of mind, baby. Come and get a peace of mind. Yeah. Say you gotta work from 3 to 9. Oh, I get you home by a decent time. Wait, fuck your bed, you can sleep in mine. Yeah, let's make it happen, girl. I need some time. Speaking of time, who stopped it? That's the feeling that I get when we lock lips. I got the weed at the crib and the liquor too.
With these, I like to go as heavy as I can because I do want to build more mass in my legs, specifically my quads.
Said I'm trying to keep it tight for my nigga, girl. I like your last nigga. All I need is mental. You know I'll work you out, get you right with your.
So Friday was push day again, but I wasn't able to film for you guys because I woke up late, like 6 a.m. So I really had 1 hour to do my workout, so I'm so sorry. And for the end of this week of workouts vlog, I did end my week on Saturday with some cardio. So I did some intervals on the treadmill. For the sprint intervals, I like to go on 6.5 speed on 8 incline for 30 seconds, and then I walk for 2 minutes on that same 8 incline. So in total that day, I did do like 45 minutes of cardio with 30 minutes of the normal 12-3-30 workout. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you again. Bye.
So much to live for, too, baby.